Buckle up, Buttercup. Hey there, folks. Tonight, we're diving into the wild world of blockchain and cryptocurrencies. Now, I know what you're thinking, John. This sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry. But trust me, this stuff is important. We're talking about potentially revolutionary technology here, folks. It's like the internet, but for money or something. Look, I'm not saying you need to become a blockchain expert overnight, but understanding the basics, that's like knowing how to use a smartphone in this day and age. So buckle up, Buttercup. We're about to embark on a wild ride through the world of digital currencies, decentralized systems, and enough jargon to make your head spin. Don't worry, I'll be your guide through this confusing, often hilarious, and potentially world-changing landscape. By the end of this, you might even be tempted to buy some Bitcoin, but please, for the love of all that is holy, don't take financial advice from a comedian. Now let's start with the basics, shall we? First up, blockchain. What is this magical thing, you ask? Imagine a giant digital spreadsheet. This spreadsheet tracks every single transaction of a particular cryptocurrency, but here's the kicker. This spreadsheet isn't stored in one place. Nope, it's copied and distributed across a network of computers all over the world. Think of it like a global game of telephone. But instead of whispering secrets, everyone's shouting transaction details at each other. And the best part, every time a new transaction happens, it's like adding a new block to the chain, hence the name blockchain. Get it? This decentralized system makes blockchain incredibly secure. To tamper with one copy of the ledger, you'd have to hack into every single computer on the network simultaneously. And good luck with that. It's like trying to rob Fort Knox by replacing all the guards with inflatable clowns. Possible? Maybe. Likely. Not a chance. Now you might be wondering, who came up with this revolutionary technology? Who is the mastermind behind the blockchain that has transformed the digital world as we know it? Well, that's where things get a little mysterious. The story of blockchain's birth is shrouded in enigma and intrigue. You see, the creator of blockchain, the elusive Satoshi Nakamoto, is basically the Banksy of the tech world. Just like Banksy, Satoshi's identity remains a well-guarded secret. We don't know if Satoshi is a person, a group of people, or a very tech-savvy dog. Theories abound, but none have been confirmed. They published a white paper outlining the concept of Bitcoin and blockchain back in 2008. And then, poof, they vanished into thin air. No interviews, no public appearances, just a digital ghost. Some say they're living on a private island, surrounded by piles of Bitcoin, enjoying the fruits of their digital labor in complete anonymity. Others believe they're just some random dude living a quiet life, completely oblivious to the chaos they unleashed upon the world. Imagine someone casually sipping coffee, unaware of their monumental impact. Whoever they are, one thing's for sure. Satoshi Nakamoto is a legend. Their contribution to technology and finance is nothing short of revolutionary. They're like the digital equivalent of the person who invented sliced bread. But instead of making sandwiches easier, they created a whole new financial system. A system that challenges traditional banking and finance. So the next time you're using a blockchain-based app or buying a digitally rendered cat with Ethereum, take a moment to thank the mysterious Satoshi. Their innovation has paved the way for countless digital advancements, or don't. They're probably too busy swimming in their vault of digital gold to care. But it's always nice to acknowledge the genius behind the curtain, even if they prefer to remain in the shadows. Section 4, Bitcoin versus Ethereum. A tale of two cryptos. Now let's talk about the rock stars of the cryptocurrency world, Bitcoin and Ethereum. These two digital currencies have taken the financial world by storm, each with its own unique characteristics and fan base. Bitcoin is like the grandpa of crypto. It's been around the longest and has seen it all. It was the first, the OG, the one that started it all. Launched in 2009 by the mysterious Satoshi Nakamoto, Bitcoin paved the way for all other cryptocurrencies. It's like the dial-up internet of cryptocurrencies. Slow, clunky, but hey, it got the job done. Despite its limitations, Bitcoin proved that a decentralized digital currency could work. Ethereum, on the other hand, is like the fiber optic internet of crypto. Launched in 2015 by Vitalik Buterin, Ethereum brought a new level of functionality to the blockchain world. It's faster, more versatile, and can do a whole lot more than just transfer money. Ethereum introduced smart contracts, which are self-executing contracts with the terms directly written into code. Think of Bitcoin as digital gold, a store of value. People invest in Bitcoin to preserve their wealth, much like they would with gold. Ethereum is more like digital oil. It powers a whole ecosystem of decentralized applications, or dApps. These dApps can range from financial services to gaming and social media platforms. These dApps can do everything from creating digital art and collectibles to building decentralized finance platforms and even running entire virtual worlds. The possibilities are endless with Ethereum's technology. So which one is better? It's a tough question because they serve different purposes. Well, that's like comparing apples and oranges. Both have their strengths and weaknesses. Bitcoin is the established player, the safe bet. It's widely recognized and has a strong track record. Ethereum is the exciting newcomer with a lot of potential. Its technology is still evolving, and it has the potential to revolutionize many industries. Ultimately, the best cryptocurrency for you depends on your individual needs and risk tolerance. Are you looking for a stable store of value or a platform for innovation? But hey, if you're feeling adventurous, you could always buy both. Diversifying your portfolio can help balance the risks and rewards. Just don't come crying to me when your portfolio looks like a roller coaster ride. The world of cryptocurrency is volatile, but it can also be incredibly rewarding for those who navigate it wisely. Section 5. Beyond Bitcoin, blockchain's got other tricks up its sleeve. Now, you might be thinking, John, this blockchain thing sounds kinda cool, but what else can it do besides make digital beanie babies? Well, my friend, you're in for a treat. Blockchain technology has the potential to revolutionize a whole bunch of industries, not just finance. Imagine a world where supply chains are transparent and traceable, where you can track your food from farm to table with the click of a button. Or how about a healthcare system where your medical records are secure and easily accessible, eliminating the need for faxes and endless paperwork? And let's not forget about voting. Blockchain-based voting systems could make elections more secure, transparent, and accessible to everyone. No more hanging chads or Russian interference. The possibilities are pretty much endless. From tracking diamonds to fighting counterfeit goods, blockchain is like that Swiss Army knife you never knew you needed. It's versatile, efficient, and has the potential to make the world a slightly less crappy place. What's not to love? Section 6, hold your horses, blockchain's got issues too. Now, before you go all in on blockchain and invest your life savings in Dogecoin, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the challenges. Blockchain technology, while revolutionary, is not without its flaws and hurdles. Like any new technology, blockchain has its fair share of issues. First up, regulation. This is a big one. Governments around the world are still trying to figure out how to regulate this whole cryptocurrency thing. The decentralized nature of blockchain makes it difficult for traditional regulatory frameworks to apply. It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole, except the square peg is constantly changing shape and the round hole is on fire. The dynamic and evolving nature of blockchain technology adds layers of complexity to the regulatory process. Then there's the issue of scalability. This is another significant challenge that blockchain faces. Remember how we talked about blockchain being like a giant global game of telephone? Well, as you can imagine, things can get pretty slow and expensive when millions of people are trying to shout transaction details at each other simultaneously. The more people that use the network, the slower and more costly it becomes. Well, as you can imagine, things can get pretty slow and expensive when millions of people are trying to shout transaction details at each other simultaneously. It's like trying to get a table at a trendy restaurant on a Saturday night. Long waits, high fees, and a lot of frustration. It's like trying to get a table at a trendy restaurant on a Saturday night. Long waits, high fees, and a lot of frustration. The congestion on the network can lead to delays and increased transaction costs, making it less efficient. And let's not forget about security. This is a critical aspect that cannot be overlooked. While blockchain itself is incredibly secure, the platforms and exchanges where you buy, sell, and store your crypto, not so much. These platforms are often the target of cyber attacks. Hacks and scams are rampant in the crypto world, so it's crucial to do your research and choose your platforms wisely. The decentralized nature of blockchain can sometimes make it difficult to recover lost or stolen assets. Otherwise, you might find yourself on the wrong end of a digital heist. Always be vigilant and stay informed to protect your investments in this rapidly evolving space. Section 7, the future of finance, or just another tech bubble. So, what does the future hold for blockchain and cryptocurrencies? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Some experts believe that blockchain is the future of finance, a revolutionary technology that will change the world as we know it. Others think it's just another tech bubble, destined to burst and leave a trail of disappointed investors in its wake. The truth, as always, probably lies somewhere in between. Blockchain technology is still in its early stages of development. It's like the Wild West out there, full of promise and potential, but also risks and uncertainty. New innovations are emerging all the time, from Ethereum 2.0 to decentralized finance platforms and even central bank digital currencies. Whether blockchain lives up to the hype or fades into obscurity remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be an interesting ride. So buckle up, Buttercup, and get ready for the future. It's going to be wild.